Previously on Chilling.
It's changed. It has changed. Our godmothers of fashion, Sylvia Worry, Santa, name it all, they did their part. And right now, we are building up from where they stopped.
Chilling.
Okay, and we are live. Now, the global buzz today is all about what we call digital gold. Now, it has got people globally torn out. Some finding ways on getting onto that ride, and some just sitting somewhere there to hold on and wait to see what comes up next. Now, we are in a world right now that is globally manifested. You know, you think about a ride, to take a ride, maybe you think about Uber. You want to go shopping, you go to Jumia, and you want to maybe watch movies, you use Netflix. You want to get music, you go onto iTunes. When it gets to business now, we also want to channel everything and use technology as one of the mainstream. Now, one of the businesses that are outshining in most nations, and which is also a rising opportunity for Africans to get on board, is what we call cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is a fascinating thing, guys, and I'm here with the CEO of one of the companies. It's called DRC Gold Coins. Now, this gentleman is called Mr. Ndenga Emmanuel, and is right here to give me an amazing time and give me an insight in what we call cryptocurrency. Now, for me as an individual, what I know about this, it's all about carrying out transactions online, you know, having a distribution of ledgers that can be recorded through transactions between two parties efficiently in a comfortable way that is permanent. These two parties I'm talking about, two parties that doesn't involve government or any bank involved, and this is amazing because it's a phenomenon that is taking over, and a lot of youths are benched onto this thing because they're adopting onto social media and technology, and they're so fascinated with science. So, Mr. Ndenga Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining me on Chilling.
Oh, thanks very much.
You are the CEO of this company called DRC Gold
Coin.
Gold Coin.
Yes, yes.
What is it about, and what does the DRC actually stand for? It's not a typical country like DRC Congo or something, is it?
Yeah, actually, it's kind of related. First of all, thanks for hosting me.
Okay.
I like the environment. We're here, we're relaxed, taking some tea.
Yeah.
So
it is an amazing location.
Yeah, I like the location. So DRC Gold Coin comes from Democratic Republic of Congo.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Democratic Republic of Congo. It's just a name. Okay. It's a country, but that's why we do our work. Okay. I'm a gold miner.
Okay.
I have licenses in Congo. We do a lot of mining, gold mining.
Yeah.
Okay. We've been in the industry for about 3 years now. About 3 years now. And we have done a tremendous work. Okay.
Now, you want this company to be adopted by Ugandans. Why does it stay with that name DRC? Why does it? Because you understand this is Uganda.
Yes,
why do you still name it DRC?
Yes. It's just a name that right now we're working with the Bank of Uganda, working with National Information Technology, the IT industry. And basically, we're trying to use this DRCG, cryptocurrency, mainly in East Africa and DRC. So the source of our gold is from DRC. So if you are exporting gold, they need the source. You have to say where the gold is coming from.
Okay.
Okay. So we went with that kind of arrangement.
Yeah.
Call it DRC Gold Coin.
Okay.
But the name can always be changed.
Yeah.
And
now,
we have to do that.
I brought you on this show
Yes.
to help me explain about cryptocurrency,
Okay.
they call it digital currency.
Yes, yes.
Now, a lot of bankers have gone ahead to actually appreciate this innovation.
Okay.
But most of them complain that there is little information about it. I want you to tell me, what is cryptocurrency all about? Is it just about the distribution of ledgers, you know, transactions between people online, or what is it all about?
Yes, you see, banks are not informed, most of them.
Should they even be informed?
Yes, they should be informed.
Because that's the third party. I thought it's about two.
They should be informed.
Okay.
Because we are into a financial sector. Okay? And so where we are going now, it's not about now carrying fiat currency, paper money.
Yes.
Because it doesn't work for me. I'm an international traveler.
I mean, you buy things online,
Yes.
you book your tickets online,
Yes.
and that's the kind of money you need to be using.
Yes, yes. So I need ease of money. I need ease of movement. I need to purchase things. So for example, if you're trading in gold, okay? If you need 1 kilogram of gold right now on international market, it's about $40,000.
$40,000.
$40,000 and above, okay? So you can see me coming from the US carrying $40,000 for just 1 kilogram of gold. So what if I need 100? What am I gonna do?
To be heavy.
Right? So it will be heavy, that's number one. Okay, digger I can bring it over because I'll have to declare it. That's fine. Or I can use the banks. Now, if I use the banks to get currency here and get accepted, it's gonna take me about almost a week. How can you do business if you're wasting a week? With cryptocurrencies, I can transfer money from the US to here in 2 seconds. Okay? In 2 seconds, and somebody can do a transaction here and do whatever you want in 1 day.
But I mean, Mr. Ndenga, there isn't like a monetary system for this kind of business. The government doesn't sort of put regulatories on this kind of business. How does it work?
This is the thing. It's a new technology. So the government itself doesn't understand it so well. And that's why we come in. Everything has been driven by private sector. New technology, new inventions, it's always the private sector. So the government has to partner with us as the private sector to show them the ropes. Okay? For example, in Uganda, I'm a Ugandan. I was born here.
Yeah.
I have spent most of my time in the US. Okay? So I have gone through a lot of experiences. I have gone through a lot of research and development. Okay? So it's upon us to bring that technology over here, bring the books, bring the skills back to our country. So that's what I'm doing. So we have to teach the banks, we have to teach the government, we have to help the central bank come up with policies to regulate the industry.
That would be fascinating.
Yes, yes.
You know, here in Uganda, such businesses have been before. They've been active before.
Yes.
It's only that people have sort of started discarding such kind of businesses because of the labels they put to the kind of businesses, the hackers, you know.
Yes,
They even think these are some of offshore accounts where government doesn't even monitor how much money is on other people's account. I mean, what is your company gonna change about this? Because there were some companies before, like the OneCoin, you know, the Bitcoin, and people loved it. But come 2016, people started discarding away from such.
Yes, yes.
What are you going to bring on board that's different?
Okay, so this is what we're bringing on board. Number one is education, sensitization. Okay, we need to teach people from somebody in Kamwenge, from somebody in Arua. We have to teach them what to do. Okay, that's number one. But before even then, we have to help the central bank come up with policies how to regulate this industry. Okay, now, for example, we had mobile money. When it came in here, a lot of banks and the central bank, I'm sure they resisted mobile money. But guess what? It was a good thing, and I'm glad the Bank of Uganda kind of watched it evolve.
Yeah.
And it has worked.
Yeah, it's supposed to GDP now. It's in the budget, it's everywhere.
Yes, it really has worked. Now, me, I have a farm. Over here, I have some businesses, I have workers. In the US, all I have to do is I use my app and send money to my workers individually on their phones. So my farm manager cannot even touch that money or misuse it in any way. So it's helping. And even individuals on the village level, here international, national level, they're using mobile money. So that's why we're going. Now, for our company, this is what we're bringing. Number one, to the people. Jobs. Jobs and more jobs. Because what we plan to do with DRCG is build Forex trading. Okay, it can be online. We're going to make sure to serve the Ugandans, we're going to have a front shop where people can go trade their cryptocurrencies with Ugandan shillings, the pounds, the dollar. Okay. Another thing we're doing, we are open to teach each and everybody, and we're completely in the open. Okay. I have been with the stakeholders. We have had meetings each and every day. How we can go about regulating the industry. And again, how can we avoid these scams that has been in the country?
Okay.
Yesterday, I was with one of officials in Central Bank, and we were talking about how many scams are in this country. Okay? We counted about 42.
That's interesting, because I'm wondering how you're going to be avoiding such scams.
Yes, we have 42 scams in digital currency. Most of these are pyramids, pyramid Ponzi schemes, where if I bring you, I get 20%.
I know how it works, and it's a chain.
It's
if
a
I
chain.
bring you and then I bring another, it doubles, and
yes.
then you also get a profit of the person that bought
exactly.
together.
So we have a binary, and that is not sustainable. It's a binary, it's just money being given out, and that's where we have to worry.
Because I don't understand. Please educate me. How is that different from yours? Because you say mining, right? It's about mining,
yes,
right?
mining.
And mining, is it done on computer servers, or?
You mean?
Is it even the gold tangible, or? Because, man, I'm lost.
Yeah. So we do actual real gold mining in Congo. We actually do mining in Congo.
You've mentioned that before.
Yes, yeah. We do gold mining in Congo. And we actually here in Uganda, we're trying to get licenses to mine. We are interested in Mwende, we're interested in Kamoja, and we're interested in Busia. Okay, so we have done our feasibility studies, we have done everything we need to do. Right now we have already approached the industry to see if we can get mining licenses. Okay, that's number one. So our coin is different from everybody else. Number one, we're not a pyramid scheme, so do not come to our offices and expect to make big money. Okay? It's not going to happen. We don't have binaries, we don't have pyramids, we don't have any commissions of sorts. Okay? We can advertise. We do advertising because this is where we are going. We are trying to have this DRCG become a legal tender. Okay? And that's why we're working with Bank of Uganda and other stakeholders. So for us, we're trying to make sure that this DRCG can help the person down in the village in transferability of money, doing business. The Kasita, people who are doing business internationally, they can use DRCG. You don't have to carry money to Japan.
Okay. Emmanuel, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
We're going to take a break.
Thank you so
now,
much.
The most interesting thing that I've liked about you, you mentioned something about creating jobs.
Yes.
And most of the millennials outside there don't actually have jobs.
Yes.
But now, if you're fronting that as the campaign, you're on the right track. Now, I got too excited, guys. I got too excited starting the show. I failed to mention the show and even my name because, man, I was so much waiting to hear so much from this gentleman. Thank you very much. This is Chilling, and I'm Drago, and we are just getting started. We have 2 weeks straight. The first episode will air today, and the other one will air next week. Now, this gentleman is gonna teach me more about cryptocurrency, you know, stuff to do with that, and then I also get to learn much about his company. So we are going to return shortly after a very short commercial break. See you guys later.
Chilling.
Cryptocurrency serves as a public transaction ledger for digital money that is designed to be secure and anonymous, right?
Yes.
Now, I need to understand more about this whole thing. And now about when it comes to how does digital currencies operate through decentralized networks that are not controlled by any central bank?
Oh, okay. So number one, you have to understand the blockchain. The blockchain.
Yeah.
The way it works, the way it's designed. Okay. The blockchain is designed in such a way that it's independent servers, or we call them blocks, independent computers. Okay. One could be here in Uganda, another one could be in Rwanda, another one could be South Africa, or the US. But somehow they are connected. It's a block of chains. It's like how you have these apples. You have a bunch of apples, they work independently to check transactions.
Yeah.
Or the ledger, it's a ledger system.
Yeah.
Well, it's open. It's an open system. It's honest, actually.
Yeah.
So you cannot manipulate it in any way. There is no manipulation whatsoever.
So is it also verifiable?
It's verifiable. Very verifiable.
I know for sure it's efficient.
Yeah, it's very efficient, it's very fast, very verifiable. Transactions are open. Anybody can see those transactions.
Of course, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But how does it keep it, why does it keep it anonymous?
Oh, we keep it anonymous. Anyway, it's something on internet. If they want it, they would make it anonymous, really. They could. But it's the way they wanted to do it. The original inventor, okay, wanted the blockchain to be anonymous.
Somebody doesn't require their ID? National ID?
You really do not need your national ID, but when we go into regulation, okay, and that's why we're trying to tell the government, do not be scared of this new technology. It can be verified. Now, I'll give you an example. Japan, it has a legal tender now for cryptocurrencies. There's a legal tender. Venezuela just came up with their own cryptocurrency. They are able to regulate this. Okay, we do not have an international organization that regulates cryptocurrencies, but each individual countries, most of them have some regulations. Now, one thing that is common in this, really common, is know your customer, KYC. For example, I have some Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, including DRCG, on my phone.
Yeah.
It's here on my phone,
Yeah.
okay? But when I go to trade, I go on Negomins, we have Coinbase, Itbit, a lot of exchanges.
Yeah.
They actually ask you for your ID. They need your national ID. They will ask you what you do. Where do you get these funds? Okay? So that's a regulation that was put in the system. They need to know your address. They need to know what you do. Okay? And then there is a cap on how much you can purchase a day.
So that was what I was going to ask you. Is there any limitation?
Yes.
Especially with you DRC, do you have a limitation?
Right now, we have a limitation. We're still new in the industry. Okay, we are doing a pre-sale. That means having the population get to purchase into our system, DRCG, or cryptocurrency. So we're keeping our prices down. As we go, we're going to go ICO by the 1st of October. ICO is the initial coin offering, whereby the whole world can start purchasing DRCG.
Okay, pass me through these price ranges that you have at DRCG.
Okay. So our DRCG, we started very low, though we have gold, but we started it at 25 cents US dollars. In Uganda shillings, it's equivalent to 1,000 Uganda shillings. Okay. The demand was extremely high, so it went up. It went up to 50 cents, which was about 2,000 Uganda shillings in a month. Now, it went up to $1 within 2 months or less, $1. Right now, if we did not control the price of the DRCG, we would be up to $2, $3, $5.
This is about numbers accumulating.
Numbers is demand. It's pushed up by demand.
And that's how you get profit. That's how you work.
That's how we work. But for us, what we are trying to do is to make sure that every person in Uganda has a DRCG. We are trying to ease the means of doing or the price of doing business. Okay, URA, you don't have to be in line all day in URA, you know, to pay taxes.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to be in line to do much. If you have to book an air ticket to Japan, you don't have to go to the agency.
You can use mobile money.
You can use mobile money, but it's not as efficient.
Yeah.
You see, and it's more expensive. You see what I'm saying?
You want DRC to cover that?
Yeah, it's going to cover that. We're going there. I guarantee you we're going to get there.
So you guys have like an app? Have you created an app?
Yeah, we're creating apps. We're going to create an exchanger. It's coming out in October. So, but what we're trying to do, we need every Ugandan to have it. So we're keeping the prices low as we sensitize people. Okay. So we're sensitizing people. We be holding conferences. We're going to be on media as much as we can. We are very open. Our office is right here opposite post office.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have your business card, so
yeah,
I'll plug all that in.
Yes. But so the prices will rise. Okay. The prices will rise. In 1 year, for example, because our popularity and because we are backed by gold, an actual tangible product, gold. Everybody loves gold. Gold is money. Yeah. Okay? I love gold, but I don't wear it. That's me.
You wouldn't want to lose your arm.
Yeah, I don't want to lose my arm, right? Yeah. If you can check, I have no watch. Okay?
So now the taxman watching from a side, you know, watching at all this progress and this new phenomenon, how can he be inspired to actually join you guys? Because it's not taxed, man.
No tax. Actually, it can be taxed.
That's what I'm saying. How can you work along with a taxman? Okay,
it can be taxed, and a lot of countries have taxed cryptocurrencies. This is how you do it.
But in Uganda, we don't. So
no,
we don't.
We don't, and that's why we're going. We need URA to tax DRCG. We need URA to tax any cryptocurrency that comes in this country. Okay? Because right now, we are losing a lot of money on these bitcoins and other scams. They're not paying taxes. But this is how you pay taxes, though. You have to put in a regulatory framework. Who can trade cryptocurrencies? Give licenses to the exchanges. Give licenses, okay, to the forex bureaus who want to trade cryptocurrencies. Let it be open. Okay. Now there is one job in this world that people have shied away from, but some countries have embraced it and they taxed it.
What is that?
Prostitution.
Yeah, I know it's the oldest job on earth.
It's the oldest job on earth. You know what I mean? But some countries have found a way of taxing that business.
And it could be highly
lucrative, yeah. Because the thing is, you can put in all police officers in this country, line them up. Prostitution will still happen. It's going to be the same thing with cryptocurrencies. That will happen.
We're going to stay sipping on our tea right here.
Yes.
As we return next week. But
thank you.
Is there any last thing that you want to talk about DRC gold coin?
Okay, DRC gold coin. This is the cryptocurrency. This is the money of the future. We're really going away from paper money. Okay? We're trying to give jobs. And one thing I forgot to tell you about is like we're trying to build a refinery in Uganda. Okay? We're not going to refine our gold in Congo anymore. We want to build a refinery in Uganda.
Which means jobs.
Which means jobs. We're going to give jobs. We're going to support the service industry. It can be drivers. It can be anybody you can think of. The banks, transport, tourism. So we're going to provide jobs. But more importantly, we're going to ease the price of doing business for every Ugandan, from the state house to
the most local person.
To the most local person.
Wow.
That's what we're going to do. And we're here to do it.
Amazing.
I'm here.
Amazing.
Yes, sir.
CEO of a company called DRC Gold Coin, which is located at on Bullet. It's located on Boulevard Street, on Boulevard Plaza, Kampala Road. So you can come up here, and if you may be in search of resource information, you can come up here and they teach you about the entire business and how to be tagged along. Now we are going to take another shift. And this time we are gonna talk about his personal life. I wanna understand if it was always about business with him growing up, or he had some other ideas in mind. Very interesting, man.
Thank you.
So we return next week. Don't go anywhere. This has been Chilling. Thank you very much. And I've been your host, Drago, and we are having a fantastic time. See you guys next week.
Next week on Chilling.
We've known each other for some time.
You met in the US?
No, actually we met here. But our families have known each other.
Okay.
So
that time
she's-
you were going back and forth from US up to Uganda.
Yes.
That's when you met.
Yes. And so she's very dignified, very beautiful. She's a very beautiful woman. And I fell in love with her the first time I saw her.
Wow.
Chilling. Chilling.